Here we are, back in the courtyard that we just discovered, and we get some beautiful music in the background. Now let's have a look around what we can do here. So we have a door here, it's non-interactable, and we have this little plaque on the wall. Let's see what is shown here. So we have the sun beams on these people and plants. We have a new glyph here, like an LL. And looking at this bubble that we get above it, it looks like it's two words in this sentence. So it's the same glyph. So the glyph is just one of these letters L that we see. And then on the right side we have three glyphs, two repeating, this S and whatever this is. And let's see what our journal says. Okay, so we don't really have any clues yet for what these mean. But what I'm gonna do is, again, take a screenshot and paste this in our document. And we know that we have 5 words, so, or 5 glyphs. Then some are missing. And let's see if we can figure these out. Maybe we'll get some more clues further on. Okay, we have another 2 of these artworks, plaques on the wall. Let's see. Okay, so these are people. You can see their little hands, and it looks like they are praying or idolizing something here, and it looks like this symbol might mean sun. And we have these LL glyphs again. So looking at this, I'm gonna have a guess that maybe this one is sun or God, maybe. Let's go with sun. Maybe what they're doing is praying. So maybe this symbol means prayer, because it looks a little bit like ground and then a person bent over like on their knees in prayer. So let's see. I'm gonna just fill these in and see what we can get. And maybe the L means something like people praying, like sun, pray, people, because we also saw in the first artwork there, the L was also there, and we saw people and plants. So let me also just take a screenshot of this. Paste it. And let's just go for the 4 symbols at the bottom. Sun, pray, or it might be God, but I think I'll go for sun right now and see what we'll get. Because we also had this other flag here. So let us look at what we see. So we see that there's people with different heads, or maybe headdresses. We have LL, and then a new glyph that is a L with this rectangle on the right side. Not a lot of information. It looks like it might be like people of a different standing in the community. This person is shown as very big, so he might be very important, and these people might be less important. But also, let me take a screenshot to help us figure this out. Okay. So we have a few of these flags that show prayer, like some faith. I see a person here. So let's go talk to the person, see if we can learn anything. This means hello. Hello, stranger. Okay, talk again. Just say hello. Nothing more? Oh. No, only a hello. Okay. Just check if there's anything else interactable. We have a fourth, and a fifth of these signs. We see signs for wind, maybe mountains or dunes, because it looks like we're in some hot climate here, very sunny. The plants are also from like a hot region. And then we have these people going to this tower, or maybe a temple with the sun or the god at the top. So we have these symbols that we also saw before, so maybe they're priests of some kind. And this symbol is also new, I think. Yes, that's a new one. And then this here, not really sure what that means yet. So again, let me screenshot this. Then here we fill in our guess for this, the pyramid shape. And then we have some space, a missing symbol maybe, and then one more, like this little key. Now just looking at these people, or at these symbols that we have here, this is the L that we also saw when there was people praying. So here before we had these people praying to the sun and these L symbols. So maybe when they're combined with this, they mean a special type of people. Priests maybe, as we saw these being symbolized as more divinity, different from normal people or higher in the caste system. And this might be a tower, looks like, but not sure yet what it means. Do we have another one of these? Let's have a look. Okay, Starry Night. The priests have arrived at the tower, it seems like, with a big door being shut. Okay. These are the symbols that we learned at the start. Closed door. So the door is closed, and these look a bit worried, like in frustration, praying, or maybe signing that they're begging for something. This one is also bent down in supplication. And then we have these two symbols, one of which has this large sword. This one also has a sword. So maybe these are the protectors of the closed door. And we have two of these. So maybe these mean protectors of the closed door, because we also see this L symbol that seems to come back and refers to a type of person, maybe. Screenshot. And we have 4 symbols. And we know that these mean close and door. Okay. So we have a few guesses. All right. We get a test immediately. So we have a person that has no special thing on their head. So I think maybe this means a commoner. And that was this little L, like a common person, just someone of the people. So commoner. Then we had these priests, or what looked like priests, the L, so a person with this little rectangle. So maybe, let's say priest. And this was the protector, this lesser than or larger than lesser than sign. So let's make that, let's fill in protector for now. And then this symbol was sun. So let's have a look. Sun, or maybe God or deity. Then our protector, the priest, and the commoner. Okay. And we have all 4 correct. And let's see. So the protector is called a warrior. And the sun is actually God, so a deity. Then we have a man or human. Okay, so that makes sense. The L meaning human, and this is a warrior human. So special, and devotee. Okay, so someone praying to God, but not necessarily a priest. Okay. So that gives us a few symbols to work with. So let's, I just want to, does anything change with the person? Hello? No, only hello still. Let's see now, if we go back, if there's any more symbols. So we have men, and then something following. And now I notice there's this person bent over, another person which looks to be lying there. So the sun maybe, I don't know, dried out these plants. And these people look to be sad, maybe. But these symbols I still really haven't figured out yet. Maybe this means something like death, because it looks a little bit like a person lying down with feet up. This little dot, and maybe this means heat or something similar. Here, what do we know? God, pray, human. Okay, so there was maybe heat from the sun, people died, plants died, and then these people started praying to God for life. And men and devotees, maybe from men, devotees rose to pray to God. And then here, the devotees look for God on this tower. So maybe, I don't know, go through the desert, or this is maybe tower, or this is tower. Devotee, look for God or search for God. So I'm gonna fill this in and see if we find the symbol somewhere else. Search. Just like devotee, the devotees, multiple, search for God, and they find this tower, maybe, or a temple tower with God at the top. Oh, did not fill in. Okay. Pray, and then we still have these here. I'm gonna make a guess and say that this is maybe death. And then this one, I don't really know yet. Okay, so devotees search for God and find a tower. But when they get to the tower, the warriors are closing the door, or maybe keeping the door guarded, protected. So that's why these devotees are sad and pleading to the warriors. And let's see if this continues further on.